And then at one point he was like, CJ, if you keep making me mad, I'm gonna call you the N-word. And we were like, why? Why would you do that? How do you even know what that is? Like, didn't you just learn the alphabet like 3 days ago? Welcome guys, Pancake here, coming at you live. What was that intro? What was that? Anyways, welcome back to, oh my god, wait, I need to lock in, sorry. I forget I'm like actually trying to play video games. Anyways, so yesterday me and my friend CJ were playing Fortnite together and he wanted to introduce me to ranked reload and I was like, are you stupid? I'm a Minecraft person. I don't play ranked anything, okay? That's just not for me. But he was like, no, we have to try this. So he tried to get us into a game that didn't go very far. We waited like 5 minutes. We couldn't get into a game, so we just decided to do squads and whatever and just see who we could get. Oh my gosh. Please no. Wait, is this gonna... Okay. What's up? What? I love the way that Minecraft players communicate with each other, just punching each other in the cranium. I love it. So when we're in the squad fill, there's 2 other people, but one of these people is very important to the story, okay? Because this one dude, we could tell he was super young. He definitely should not have internet access. He doesn't even know what 2 times 3 is. We were like, why are you playing Fortnite? So he reveals, he's like, I'm in the 2nd grade. We were like, Jesus Christ. Why? Lo and behold, we didn't win anything. We got pretty decently close. He was still better at me. Better than me. Wow, English. He's better than me at the game, so honestly, could I complain? No, but, you know. So then he was like, oh my god, I want to play with you guys more, but I gotta go eat dinner. Bye! And he just leaves. So he leaves to go eat dinner. And he comes back, and he's like, yo, CJ. He didn't call him CJ, but he's like, yo, CJ, Pancake's friend, I want to 1v1 you. And so CJ's like, bet. So we tried loading up for the pit, and it took like 10 minutes but we got there, okay? And this kid was just raging, bro. And this isn't, he's saying all these things like, oh my gosh, you're spamming. Oh my gosh, you must be gay. You must be LGBTQ. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, you're like 4 years old. How do you know this stuff? And then at one point he was like, CJ, if you keep making me mad, I'm gonna call you the N-word. And we were like, why? Why would you do that? How do you even know what that is? Like, didn't you just learn the alphabet like 3 days ago? So at some point, apparently he got a little too riled up and And I mean, hey, he kept his promise. He said it. He said it. He didn't say like hard R. I actually have it on video, but I'm not gonna expose this little kid. I'm dead, by the way. Okay. And see, I'm not gonna put that out on the internet. Like, I want this kid to actually go to college and get a higher education. I want him to learn what 2 times 3 is, okay? I'm not gonna hold him back just because his parents made a poor life decision and letting their toddler play on the internet at like fetus age. That's not in my nature, but it is on video, and it was pretty hilarious because then I think he got in trouble. I think his mom got him in trouble. He was like, I'm sorry, CJ, I'm sorry. CJ was not having it, and he was just raging the whole time, and that's not even the main meat and potatoes that I was trying to get to in this video. I actually just wanted to talk about why are we letting these young kids on the internet in the first place. I probably got internet access around like 7. So not a great start, but I was watching like Super Mario plush roleplay videos. Like, I wasn't doing anything harmful. But I remember the first person that I ever talked to on the internet via voice call. It was the scariest experience of my life. Because I remember, I think I met this guy on Hypixel and he's like, yo, you have Discord? And I knew what that was vaguely, but I just assumed the minute you installed it onto your computer, you would immediately be put into like an inescapable chamber voice chat that you could never escape from, and they'd hear your every move and track you down. I was petrified of the internet. That's what my father instilled into me. I was very scared. So I never really bothered with that stuff, but I was like, you know what, today I'm gonna be adventurous. I'm just gonna try it. Why not? Why am I trying to go on this one block? Holy. So this guy, he's struggling to teach me how to use Discord and how to add people. And finally, for the first time, I joined a voice call and he was like, yo, what's up? I didn't say a word and I left. I uninstalled it from my computer instantly. I was terrified. What are these supposed to do? What do these villagers add to the game? Do they confuse you? Wait a minute. It's a 1v1. I might actually win this for once. I've never won this before. Alright, tactically stay near... Wait. This is easy. Right here. Ah! But to be fair, the first guy that I ever talked to online, I found out that he had a YouTube channel and I decided to watch it after I completely ghosted him and I felt like horribly bad about it. Wait, what? What? And on his YouTube channel, it was pretty basic. It was not like he was like actually trying to do YouTube seriously, but something that really piqued my interest at that point was I realized that this kid was like very depressive. Like, he was very much deep into depression and he was always talking about how much he hated his life on YouTube. So who knows what my internet life could have been like if I had hung around people like that for my first time. Like, I hung around his group of people. That could have been That could have been awful. I don't know. Second time that I ever talked to people, which now I'm kind of implemented into that group forever. I was like on Mindplex bridges, I guess, and you know, I was just talking to some people and they're like, yo, do you have Discord? And I was like, you know what? I actually do, because I'd gotten it back to join this one YouTuber's Discord server. Not to chat or anything, but just to kind of lurk, because I was a fan of his YouTube videos at the time. I actually ended up meeting him and becoming acquaintances. That's hilarious how that works, but it's just crazy to think what would have happened if I had stayed in that voice call, or even, like, attempted to come out of my comfort zone with this guy. Like, what if we had become friends, and then I was friends with his friends, and I went in a completely different direction? I might not be here today. Who knows? Maybe I would have been in Fortnite lobbies threatening people with the N-word. I don't know. It's just crazy to think about, because you see all these videos online of like kids raging and stuff like that, and let's be honest, they are absolutely hilarious. Okay, sometimes in my free time, guilty as charged, I will look up Adopt Me Scam, I Cried, and then I just watch these kids get scammed and adopt. I'm evil at heart, okay? Do not trust me ever. But you know, like, Xbox addictions, like, he was, like, just basically cyberbullying children. I used to watch, like, an Xbox addictions, like, clone at the time. His name was Unstoppable Luck. I don't know if he really was a clone or he was doing his own thing. I didn't watch Xbox Addictions. I just knew about him, and I knew it was kind of scumbag thing what he did. But I watched something similar to it as a kid, and in just reflecting, I'm like, dang. Why were these kids ever given— whoa, whoa, whoa! No way, we're about to get a full non-lobby. Oh my goodness. Pancook versus the Nons. We still call them Nons. I know that was such a, like, 2018 thing, but never mind. Business Squirrel had to ruin it all. Thank you, Business Squirrel. I forgot— I completely lost my train of thought. The Nons really distracted me there. But I was honestly gonna give a closing remarks. Like, if you're watching this and you're considering talking to people online and you're 13 or under, don't, okay? Like, I know I wouldn't be in the position where I am today if I didn't make those decisions, and I don't regret them, but I just tell you right now, if you want to avoid a lot of troubles in your life, I'd recommend not talking to people before you reach the age of 14, and even then, be careful. Why do I want to die? Why did I just do that? Anyways, we're just gonna play some Pixel Party for the rest of this video, because why not, until I maybe think of something else to talk about, because I really just want to give that life lesson, because that was kind of daunting yesterday. Like, it was hilarious, trust me. It was very funny having a little kid saying that I suck at the game and I'm gay. You know, that was pretty funny, but why was he there in the first place? You know, you have to question that. At his age, I was playing, like, Animal Jam and Movie Star Planet. I wasn't even on Minecraft at that time, at 8 years old, I don't think. And if I was, it was, like, on my tablet. No, like, multiplayer access at all. Chicken Fajitas 99. I love hypixel players. Dude, I still don't understand the purpose of these villagers to, like, to annoy me, because they are a little bit annoying. See, but they're all dead now. See, that was just sad to watch. Okay, now I actually want to win a game of Pixel Party, because I've never done that before. Oh, that was hard to watch. The greens always confuse me. Like, which green? Which green? Oh man, it's just us. All right. Oh wait, never mind. I'm a liar. So in my Q&A video that I posted, that was, you know, pretty mediocre, but I'm glad I got to answer some of your guys' questions. I'm very sorry about the quality of that video. We're going through some stuff right now. We're working through it. I don't know why I don't go pro. I don't know why I don't. Oh my god. This is why I can't do competitive games, is because I seriously, the only way I can do well is if I lock in. Like, I can't speak or anything, which doesn't make me a great commentator. So that's usually why the gameplay is pretty trash. It's not because I'm bad. I'm just not locked in, okay? But I wanted to bring up that in my Q&A video, I never do the thing where I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, 10 likes, and I'll flutter my eyelashes for 1 subscriber. Like, no, I don't do that kind of stuff, because I just don't really, for personal reasons, I don't really care. But, I got one question in the Q&A that was like, hey, do you wanna, I bet you can't beat FNAF 1, which is so true. I bet I can't either. But I was like, you know what, 15 likes on the video and I'll do it. The video hit 15 likes in like 14 hours. How? How did you do that? I was expecting maybe like 6 years down the road when I like get exposed for doing something crazy. I don't know. Something, who knows at this point. I'm on the news for robbing a bank and people watch my videos and I finally get that traction I've always craved for, you know? But yeah, you smashed the 15 like goal. So now I have to do a FNAF stream. So I'm gonna be doing it this Friday the 13th. Because of course it's Friday the 13th. If you're watching this video like around the time when it came out and not like 8 years in the future again when I robbed that Chase Bank in Sacramento. So I'll be doing a FNAF stream on Friday the 13th because why not? The times are posted in my Discord just because everyone's in a different time zone, so I just was like, you know what, let's just make a little message in there. So join the Discord! Yeah, I'm baiting you to join my Discord. Nothing ever happens there. Like, literally, you'll join, get a notification, like, once every 5 months. And then that's, like, it. That's basically it. Well, I'm about to lose. I'm not... Dude, this game, I have to really focus for this one because, see, it's all tactical. You gotta go on the outskirts. You cannot get trapped. You cannot get trapped. I cannot get trapped. Please, 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 please. Go, 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 go. Okay, anyways, no, 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 no. I have to trap in red. I have to trap in red. Lock in. Lock in. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Got him. All right, so we are kind of trapped now. Just make sure he can't get any further. Nope. That's what I thought. Okay, this is not your land, Steve. What is the Steve doing over here? Can you get off my property? Thank you very much. And I sucked at that. That was awful. I really let blue just take over. I really could have cut through after I got here because red wasn't even paying attention to me, but no. No, I completely fumbled that. This is the quality gameplay and content that you subscribe for, I think. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make someone smile in your life today because they deserve it. I hope to see you all in episode 17. 17 is my lucky number, so episode 17 better get like 8 million, bajillion, quadrillion, squadrillion views. Squadrillion? Power Rangers? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Freaking business squirrel.